Okay, we're wrapping up our wonderful screen panel here at the UnderDogs Film Fest, and what we'd like to do is now open up some questions to the audience, see if they have anything for James Christopher, Scott Duns, and Nathan Bybee. And go on them, and then Shelley had a question. Oh, go ahead, just go ahead.
Okay. Well, basically, I've been, working alongside Tucci Dolphin for a while here, and I would say, just as sort of as a comment that you all have already sort of touched on just a little bit, was not only, the networking, getting to know other filmmakers and, making those connections and really, creating that energy, but also what I've seen is just sort of making your own splash, so to speak, and really starting at one little point and everything seems to ripple out. I don't know if there's anything you would want to share with others about,
Do you feel that that's happening?
I feel that that's happening. It's definitely by design, and we're very conscious about the presence that we have. Whenever we go to a film festival, like I said before, it's great and it's fun and we love to show our films, but for us it's work. And so we're very conscious about, do we have postcards printed? What is our plan for when we arrive? How are we going to, where are we going to go distribute posters or flyers? Who are we going to talk to? What are we going to have a banner? Are we going to have a table? All of those things. And we're very conscious about, what does the situation call for? And the more that we have done that, and the more people have continued to see, our logo or our posters where at different festivals that they're at, we're starting to get to a point where when we show up at a festival, a lot of people already know us. And again, that's very by design.
I'm going to disagree with my business partner here. I do think we've made a splash. I do all think that helps out, but I think one of the things that, the most important thing, and I think this actually might be what the question was getting to, I might score some points with Mrs. Shelley Bybee. I think the one thing though that does more for us besides all of that is the fact that we show up just as us, and we're that's very welcoming, come be a part of the party. And then as a result, I feel like that attitude might be a bit contagious. So I feel like, yes, it's definitely this meticulous plan, but I think also the fact that we've always wanted to keep it light.
Well, that's true. I mean, we're very good about how do we set the environment in terms of what I was talking about with the posters and all of that stuff. But then once that environment is set, we are kind of there to have fun and to meet people and to enjoy their films and hopefully get them to enjoy our films and all of that. And so Jim is very correct that a lot of the response we've gotten has been based on the fact that we try to be just genuinely interested in other people. I always say just be nice. It's like the easiest advice anybody has ever. I mean, why is it so hard? Just be nice to people, and that tends to come back to you a million times over.
And
so.
the soundbite to come out of all of this was he said that Jim was correct.
It's rare.
Are there any other? And that's on the record.
That's right.
Is there any other questions from anyone in the audience before we end the panel and begin the screenings? Anybody? Well, I want to thank James Christopher, Scott Duns, Nathan Bybee for being here, taking time out of their day, talk about independent film and state of that art form. And now we look forward to screening a wonderful slate of movies from these producers. Thank you.